Welcome to the trail candy coverage of the 2024 Big Arms on the Brazos. We're on the front nine of Big Mac Park in Lubbock, Texas. And for our final round today, we have Mason Williams and Noah Baker.
What up, y'all?
What's up? Thank y'all for having us back.
Welcome to the final round. Thanks again to our title sponsor for this event, the Lubbock Windriders Disc Golf Club. Huge shout out to the entire Birdie Productions team. Without them, this event would not be possible. First up on our lead card, we've got Noah Baker. He's been with us the first and second rounds. Let's see if he can hold it together for the third.
We got Dillon Vallance, the man of West Texas. I've been playing with Dillon or looking up to him since like 2016. He's been killing everything since then. I love any chance I get to play with Dillon.
Third on your card is Henry Bente. Just moved up into the West Texas area, but dude's a crusher. Dude bombs, right, Noah?
He does. He's a killer. Smooth putt, too. Lucas Wright. Lucas wrong, Lucas left, whatever. But he's a bomber. Sidearm, backhand, big putter. He's the New Mexico kid. I love playing with him, man. We had many battles.
Looks like Noah Baker's got a 7-stroke lead on the field. You think you're comfortable with that, Noah, or what?
I'm feeling good about it. Anything can happen at Back Mac, though.
All right, let's see what happens. All right, hole one, we have a par 4. It's going to be 450 feet, but boy, is this a technical hole, huh?
Yeah, it's tough. Lots of stuff in the way. Little prairie dogs chirping at you the whole way, too.
Yeah, you got a lot of lines off the tee, but you're pretty much in scramble mode any way you go.
The way the wind was blowing this day, it was asking for the big hyzer.
Here we have your MPO lead card for the final round. Leading off your lead card from Amarillo, Texas, sponsored by DD New Mexico and Low Putt Disc Golf, help me welcome Noah Baker.
Yeah, how'd you feel with the whole crowd behind you here watching?
I'd been standing around for the past like hour and a half trying to warm up, talking to a bunch of old friends, making new friends. I was having a good time, so I was feeling good. I'm rocking a beat up Paul Macbeth 4-time destroyer here. A little low out of the hand, but I liked it still. It was driven forward.
Yeah, still a reasonable spot out there.
From Lubbock, Texas, sponsored by DD New Mexico, help me welcome Dillon Vallance.
Let's go, Dilly.
This dude's a crusher, man. Just such a. This is his course too. I mean, he shot 13 down from the longs here.
Not surprised. It's always a treat getting to play with Dillon. He's kind of got an odd bag compared to some. He's throwing air ballista pros, air evaders, like renegades.
From Montgomery, Texas, sponsored by Mint Disc, help me welcome Henry Bente.
Excited to play with Henry. I'd heard about him. I figured, seeing his rating before the tournament, that I'd get a chance to play with him at some point.
Just straight power, huh?
Yeah. Smoothie forehand. I'd love to have that.
And rounding out your MPO lead card, sponsored by DD New Mexico, from Roswell, New Mexico, help me welcome Lucas Wright.
Lucas Wright. Bomber. Get ready to see this all day. Just easy power. Same line that I threw, probably about 100 feet further. Nothing I'm not used to playing with him.
Ooh.
Good luck, y'all.
Almost hit catch cam.
Yeah. I was worried about that whenever he was standing out there. I was like, he's in the best spot for that.
Here we got Dillon. A little pinched off. Going forehand roller. Flip up, flip up, flip up. Not exactly what you're looking for, but honestly not bad. Should have an open putt up there to get an easy 4.
I was a little pinched for the wide hyzer. I was trying to force a forehand, and that's not my forte, and a little early out of the hand. Yeah. It was like it was a common thing, though, to chunder a forehand on your second.
It's tough hole. Bente to scramble.
that probably like a Glow Phoenix or something.
Save the par at least.
Got Lucas left. Going to Justice, I think. Always looking fly. He always has the coolest jerseys. This is an awkward patent pending.
Got it up over the top, though. I mean, with the wind blowing. Ooh, that looks good, too. Exactly what you're looking for there.
Yes, sir.
Nice little scramble after the mishap there.
Dillon's good for these every once in a while. He's one of the best long-range putters. Those beat-up daggers, they go.
Still just an easy par, though. Good bid.
Lucas, same thing. He's deadly from distance. He's going to draw a medal regardless.
Do you know who he's putting with there?
He switched to Wizards for this weekend.
Okay.
They feel great. I thought I had this one, just a little undercommitted. It's all good.
Bente to save the par, I believe.
Too easy. I wonder what he's putting. Those pink putters, they were slick.
Bullets, maybe?
No time at all. He don't need it. Some easy cleanups for everybody. Get on to the next one. I was a little nervous today. I don't know why.
Here we have hole 2. It's going to be another par 4, 404 feet, but very, very technical.
Slightly downhill off the box. The gap just seems like it gets tighter as the hole goes on. There's a Mando on the right side off the tee. A lot of players go with this forehand to get off that Mando and try and really get aggressive.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's exact. I mean, I don't think anybody could have thrown that shot better right there.
No, I've seen Dillon do this before.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Little low out of the hand for Henry. No biggie. He's disappointed, but that's all good.
Yeah, he's rocking that birdie loop bag, too.
Let's go. Lucas, big forehand. I think Lucas was playing blind.
Hey, yeah, I heard that. I heard that he was playing blind on most of these courses.
Yeah. I'm throwing a hex here. Trying to play that same line Henry threw.
Right,
You just got to beat a couple trees and then step right in front of the camera. I think Henry's looking over the top. Nice awkward stance.
Yeah, this is a pretty normal play for most players. Throw up to the short tee pad and then go a big spike hyzer over the top. And that looks to be pretty good. Just right outside circle 1, if not on it.
I was a little pinched. Didn't have that over the top. Had this awkward little flip up Luna, but
Pure to gap.
it was nice. I'm in love with the Luna right now. Base plastic Luna.
I mean, yeah, we saw, wasn't that a Luna on hole 9 at MacKenzie? That spit up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure was.
It's got it dialed.
Dillon for the long look at Eagle.
But an easy birdie. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Stress free. Lucas to clean up birdie.
What a putt.
Too easy.
That's a confidence booster after the first hole.
Henry's so smooth. They gotta take a cut every time I get up here.
So are these tap-ins? Are these tap-ins to you, or what? We gotta take our time. We gotta take our time always, right?
I was feeling a little nervous after the bogey start.
Yeah.
You see big deep breath there. I like Dillon setting up his stance, but then just tossing it in. I think I'm biting my bottom lip right there, pouting a little bit.
Here we have hole 3. It's gonna be a par 3, 216 feet. Tight gap off the tee, but a couple different options whether you want to go straight flip up backhand or kind of forehand fade back to the basket. Huge shout out to the Kabal for sponsoring hole 3 here at Big Mac Disc Golf Course. They've also added a $100 ace bounty to this hole. Make sure to look out for their tournaments in the New Mexico and West Texas area. Thanks again, guys.
I'm guessing he was playing to hit something. because that was gassed. They went a little long.
It's Henry throwing a forehand as well. Oh, that looks butter.
So
Man, I
smooth.
wonder what that was. Looked like a lasso, honestly.
Another forehand. I'm guessing a zone out of Lucas. TI flex zone. Oh,
Just gets caught up early, right? That right side, if you hit early, that is jail all the way.
these guys don't know it's a backhand hole. Little Luna flip up and drifted just in time.
All day. Seen that all weekend.
Little obstructed putt. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen anybody this long on hole 3. He wanted it. Sweet little tap in with a hard shield.
Nice.
It's easy par cleanup from my boy Lucas.
Look at this drop in.
Did he get CTP? Nope. Just by a couple inches.
Dillon tapping out the par.
Moving on to hole 4.
Hey, shout out to Brian over there, snagging the CTP.
Brian Whitehead, one of Amarillo's finest.
Yes, sir. Here we have hole 4. It's going to be a 681-foot par 4. It's going to be a really technical tee shot off the tee. You really need a bunch of distance so that you can get up this hill on the second.
Get past this Mando, and then you're looking straight uphill into the headwind. This approach is mean.
Thanks again to Decius Tasby. He's back here sponsoring hole 4 at Big Mac Disc Golf Course. Make sure to look out for his Texas Farm Bureau agency. Give him a phone call for any insurance needs. Thanks again.
I remember seeing Henry throw this. I thought it was a mid-range, and I walked up past it. It's an alpha. But
Yeah.
flies nice and straight like an easy little mid shot. It should be a good spot. I think he's right there next to the Mando. I'm reaching for my favorite fairway driver. It's a beat-up Care Bear, a West Side Bear, and I just pulled it a little. Just trying to throw a little more hyzer on that.
Did not get a favorable kick, did it?
Still feeling the nerves. A little sassy hand on the hips. Dilly, I think he's throwing an Air Ballista Pro here, maybe. And he's following me.
That does not look good either.
But a little more penetrated into the rough. That's going to be a pitch out. And Lucas, I think he's throwing a flex forehand. Maybe a little too much flex.
Yeah. Started at the light post, I mean, that thing would have been smoked. Now just a simple pitch up to the landing zone, something past the Mando so that you can get a wide angle to the pin. Oh, this is not the best spot off the tee,
That should work.
but it seems like he found that landing zone.
I got a nice little kick out, but having a player on that Mando still. I thought I pitched up to the right spot. I was feeling pretty good about that.
Henry having to go standstill here. Or maybe it was choice.
The only player getting to play past the Mando, though, in a second. That's a true advantage, even if he's in the rough still.
Yep.
Dillon with the tough run up, the prairie dog holes, a little low out of the hand, but
Yeah, that is a tough shot right there.
Lucas got the power to throw this forehand over the top end of the headwind.
Yeah, that looks smooth.
It's too easy.
Ooh.
He's trying to give me lessons. I kind of pinched myself off. I was trying to throw a little flex, and there was no flex there. Just threw it straight up into the wind, and it went for a ride. Yeah, went for a big ride. Dillon's 4th here.
Trying to clean up. Oh.
Almost dunked it. Henry with a pitch out. That's his 3rd. Looking at an easy par.
Yeah, par on this hole plays all day. Is this you, Noah?
This
On
might...
the right side?
Yeah, I was in jail. I threw patent pending backwards up into the wind. I thought I threw a fantastic shot. And
Luke is pitching up. Did it end up way back on the other side of the fairway?
yeah, I went
no.
like 150 past the basket.
No.
This is now my 5th, I believe. Playing some Army golf. A little too strong on that. But got a putt. Got a putt to save 6 there. Just a little low. Shout out low putt. Got Dilly to clean up.
It's a nice putt. So how are you feeling after that 7?
Little flustered.
Starting to shake in the boots a little bit?
Just a little bit. I wasn't sure of scores completely. I knew I had a couple to play with. But still, just nobody wants to take a triple.
No.
Nobody. And I feel like that was one of my first true misses, I guess, inside circle. So all's well. Trying to shake it off.
Yeah, next hole you can get to. It's just something right in your range. Speaking of that hole, we've got hole 5. It's gonna be a 261-foot par 3, straight up the gap. We've got a triple mando off the tee, but pretty straightforward. Just point and shoot. Try to hit the gap.
Huge shout out to Opening Solutions Incorporated here in Lubbock for sponsoring Hole 5 at Big Mac Disc Golf Course. Make sure to give them a shout for any doors, frames, hardwares, or specialties work you might need. Thanks again, guys.
Yeah, slide up there.
The slide is nice.
Got Dillon. I think this is a baseline plastic warship. Nice flippy mid-range.
Oh my gosh.
Too easy.
Too easy. This hole is not easy, folks. It's not as easy as it claims.
Got Lucas. This is his Omega. He's been looking for a flippy putter all year, and he found it.
Wow.
He is butter with the Omega.
That is how it's done.
I'm just trying to shake it off that last hole and just get going. Throw on my Luna. It's been good to me all weekend, and
oh my gosh. Put it underneath the basket, why don't you? Look at this card dicing up this hole. Henry is first to act about 30 feet out, and he cashes the bird.
too easy.
Let's see if this lead card can get a little star frame on this hole.
Henry's starting us off strong. He's looking confident, got a little swag in the walk. Just a little low.
It is so easy to do that when you get in that rough, though, because you just don't have as much of a push off, you know? There's so much obstruction.
I think if Lucas got one practice run out here, it'd be over for us. Dillon with the bag on putt.
Tapping in, and then Noah. We got to take the bag off for this one.
Yep.
Get all the camera time.
I wasn't sure whether to mark it or what, but I remembered we're the last card out there, so I just picked up the CTP, wrote my name on it, and handed it to Brian.
You cleared it by a mile, big dog.
Hole 6, par 4. It's like a flat version of hole 4. Not near as long, and the upshot not near as obstructed, but it's that still same dogleg right.
Huge shout out to our MP40 champion, Marcus Roberts, for sponsoring hole 6 here at Big Mac Disc Golf Course. He did a bunch of work cleaning up this hole and a bunch of others here at our Lubbock courses. Thanks again.
I'm guessing this is either a Blister Pro or Warhorse out of Dillon. Little flex forehand.
Trying to get around the gap.
I'm going back to this hex. Just nice straight mid-range. Got a little push, and I think I got an open gap.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to do here. Just trying to bite off a piece of the fairway so that you can make your second shot a little bit easier. Not ideal right there.
A little early.
Yeah, you're gonna be really pinched off right here. Look, he's probably trying to go over the top, right? Yep.
Tomahawk. Beautiful shot. I was standing off to the left side of the fairway, and I was really surprised at how close he got it. We'll get a look at it whenever he's going to putt.
Oh, this is a perfect spot right here. Just a little pitch up forehand, right up to the baskets.
Easy little harp forehand up. These are the forehands I like. The short approach. Feeling good. Trying to erase that 7.
Oh, this is a perfect spot for Dillon.
He's trying to throw it in.
Oh, for sure. You got the backstop there and everything.
Mandolin here after going over the top.
I mean, no way.
Check your wallet, Lucas.
No way.
That was a heartbreaker.
How did that happen? Did that go right through?
Yeah, he had to goose it. It was a little low ceiling, 40-footer.
And then Bente didn't even know what to do after that. I mean, what are you supposed to do? It doesn't take any putts at this point.
I think these guys are a little rattled after seeing that spit.
Okay.
There we go. Good cleanup.
Okay, we're back. We're back. It wants to work now. That's cool.
I don't know what I'm doing.
What happens? Well, that is very surprising that we did not get that many birdies here.
Got a slightly obstructed putt. Kind of awkward footing, but easy birdie. And I'll take it after the 7.
Showing the card how it's done.
Lucas, that's frustrating, man. I was feeling for him. That was a dirty spit.
Here we have hole 7. It's going to be 980-foot par 5. We've got a big cliff to deal with here. Basically looking to absolutely bomb something into the middle of this fairway, huh?
Yeah, just trying to get past all these trees. If you can land past the road and have a open second, so you can possibly get an eagle look. This is one of the few holes out here that you think, you know, I can get a 3 here.
Yeah, the eagle is definitely in play, especially with the tailwind.
Man, I'm glad we weren't playing whenever the wind was rocking like that. That flyover, that's gnarly.
Yeah, it was probably the best weather we've ever had for big arms in probably the last 5 years or so, at least.
I love this out of my hand.
Oh man, what a shot. What a hole.
Got it to hold a little bit, push, finish.
After being in the woods too, it feels like for the past few holes, it's good to just let one eat here.
Herbalista Pro. She gone.
Yeah, that thing was putting in work yesterday at MacKenzie. See that loop back make that stain on the concrete? That's awesome. We got Bente.
A little high.
But it seemed like it flattened out all the way on the right side.
I'm ready to see Lucas let go on this one. Release some of that frustration.
Boy, did he.
I think this is a Halo Destroyer. He didn't get as much turn on it as he liked, but he still got way out there.
Nice.
We got Bente first to act. He smoked this one.
All the way by the long tee pad for the next hole.
Got a long look at eagle. I'm throwing a Scorpius here. Just put it back in the bag. I was trying to start this one a little bit further right, but got the flip, got some push, and I'll take that.
Were you thinking eagle right there from where you were at?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever eagled this, but I knew I needed to do something special after taking that silly 7, but man, I'd love to have a big sidearm like that.
I mean, it just makes it look so effortless.
Yep. I think that same Air Ballista Pro or
Just up again.
pushed a little too far.
A little too straight.
Dillon's looking fly in that Panda Race shirt, though. That's a throwback.
I did not find the OB. He just pinned high on the left side.
Giving that one a bid, too.
My goodness. You got to see one of these go in, huh?
He's hunting. For the eagle look.
Well in range. Ooh, scared the basket.
Barely any jump either. That dude's smooth. I thought Lucas was going to get this after those couple low putts and spits.
Yeah. Eagle felt necessary.
I didn't realize I was this close, right at circle's edge.
Yeah, wow. Everybody's so close for eagle. That's crazy. At this point, I'd expect an eagle from how close these putts were.
Oh, man. That's a heartbreaker.
Come on, Wizards.
There we go. Good cleanup. Good bird. I was a little nervous on that tap in. There was just enough headwind. Elevated basket.
Here we have hole 8. It's going to be a par 3, 406 feet to the pin. Tight gap off the tee, but you can go either forehand or straight backhand all the way up.
This was a change. We're playing from the short tee. I heard some belly aching, but I was a part of that belly aching, but I'm glad we played. This is just turns this into a really tough par 3 instead of a tough par 4, but I'm throwing a little undercommitted, hazard out, all's well.
Yeah, par on this hole is not going to be the worst thing for you.
I thoroughly enjoyed some of the changes to the layout.
Yeah, I mean, I think some holes play better from the shorts compared to the longs. I mean, it just makes you throw a little bit of a tougher shot. Like, as we see here, it's just tough par 3.
Tell Dillon to put up that Ballista Pro. Just a little high out of the hand. Is this the Omega again?
Looks like it. Puts it to a good spot.
Such a fun flight. He's running that.
Little 40-footer for yourself.
I think I was almost a little further.
Really, 45. Oh,
Just swung in, just far enough.
that birdie streak stays alive.
I was amped up on this one.
Yeah, that's a good 2.
I think this finally erases all that triple bogey. Henry, he was a little closer, but fully obstructed by that one tree by the basket. Taking another stroke on the card.
Got to be feeling good.
Yes, sir. Want to shout out my Amarillo homies. You can hear them cheering. It was a treat having them follow. Got some par cleanups.
Yeah, the Amarillo crew totally showed out. Their love is definitely felt.
I think it's all reciprocal.
Here we got hole 9. It's going to be 443 feet. Another par 4. Ton of gaps to take on this hole, but I think most of us are going to take the the top gap, right? Big Annie, and then we've got a nice little elevated basket here.
I wanted to throw that high shot, but I was scared of the wind. It just wasn't right. I'm throwing a nice, easy late flip with that same Scorpius, but...
Yeah, the way that you're looking at gaps right now, too, like, why not?
I was looking at this right gap that Henry's looking at, and I was scared, but you could tell he's not. He smoked this.
Oh, my goodness.
Got the skip. One more.
Ooh.
And he's putting.
That is crazy. Taking a low line and getting that far is wild.
There we go.
This is our normal big Annie line from Dilly.
I don't think this one held. I think it
doesn't like it. Just faded out too early. Oh, wow. That's even back in 10's fairway.
The wind was a little funky. I think he was thinking it was going to help him a little more.
Lucas is liking that line as well.
He's going to show us how it's done.
Oh, this thing is mashed.
Excuse my French, but yeah, I couldn't believe how close he got with that high ante. Got Dillon trying to get up there, save the birdie.
Not giving it enough juice. Hyzering out early.
This is a funky little upshot. Just enough headwind. Throwing a harp here. Just trying to play it long.
Yeah, you can play to like a different side of the green. You really want to on this hole just because of how elevated this basket is. You definitely want to get yourself into a tailwind situation rather than putting uphill into a headwind.
Dillon playing smart, putting it tailwind. I think Lucas was thinking that Wizard was going to hold a little bit more for him. Henry smartly laying up for the easy birdie.
And that was pretty close for the eagle bid if you wanted it. It's a good miss though. I mean, it could have been worse, but at the same time, you want that to fall.
There we go. Good par save, Dilly.
It's a good putt.
Rocking that old school top of Texas hat. Miss those guys. Birdie stepping in where they left off. Running great events.
Appreciate it.
Easy birdie. Looks like it at least. I was shaking in my boots. There's just enough headwind.
Yeah, you got your Amarillo sign in the back too.
Oh, there we go.
Should have went and signed it.
Amarillo by morning. Henry with the easy birdie.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Noah's going to stay at the top of the leaderboard with 3 down through the front 9. Henry's 5 down through the front 9, making a push for second place. Chris Lee and Isaac Montez making a push from the chase card. We'll see what happens on the back 9.